There we go. It's one of the reasons why I'm going to start recording the meetings is because I want to go into the point of building the team. Now, I want to say this, and I'm saying this with all sincerity in my heart. I've been in different things. I have not always been in network marketing because I was busy building another business. Being in free enterprise marketing has always been a thing that's not corporate, but it's individualized to where you have to move people according to their desire and their emotions versus using corporate control buttons to push to move them in the direction you want to go. I say that because of this. When I did the first network marketing, also known as free enterprise business, I got in, and I'm going to make a point, was Organic Gold under the leadership of Mr. Holton Buggs. One thing Mr. Buggs spoke of is changing the culture of network marketing, MLM, free enterprise, because his growing up in a business experienced a lot of division. Now, I know in this team there's no division, but in other instances, I've experienced division, which I didn't like. Now, here's my point. One thing that Mr. Bug did that helped Organic Gold grow to be the #1 company in free enterprise was he removed division and made everything all as a team. The whole company was one big team. It didn't matter who your sponsor was. The company was one big team. And the share plan, the compensation plan that they have was the first of its kind called the King of Compensation Plans, to where it didn't matter who was under you, everyone still benefited from everyone's involvement. They had 7 levels of compensation plans. So that changed a lot of the culture. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because I've had a lot of people reach out to me about being a part of what we're doing. Let me let Shanika, Shanika's coming in. I've had a lot of people, okay, I've had a lot of, some people that are sponsored by either of us and some people not. God bless you, Shanika. I'm glad you're able to make it in.
Hi, Shanika.
So what I'm leaning to is saying this. This is not, in the word team, there's no I and there's no Y. And upon talking to a few other people that are growing a team or either different things like that, it's like they're saying, my team, this is what I'm doing, my team, this is what people on my team is doing, this is what I have people on my team doing. If they don't do this, they don't qualify for this, or they don't qualify to get that. And I totally disagree with that because for a few reasons. One reason is none of us created none of us. None of us know everything. So there's no way that I could even look upon anyone and say, that's my team or y'all on my team when I didn't even create either of you. So this is everything that's on, everyone is on here is created by God. Therefore, there is no team. There's an organization. There's a family. So when I talk to people, I don't say my team. I say the people that I work with, or either I say the people on I Am Team Great, or either I say I Am Team Great. I don't focus on the fact that what's mine. The only thing that I can verify is mine is my soul, my spirit. The only reason I can verify that my name is my name because that's my mom called me her whole life. She was with me, and that's what's on my birth certificate. When you use, and I've experienced when someone's saying my team, it's like they taking ownership of someone else that they couldn't create. I don't like that because it's almost like saying my slave. If I'm wrong, but that's the way it feels. So when they're talking to me about my team, what if they don't do this on my team, if they not platinum 600, they can't qualify for this, qualify for that. I don't like that because none of us made the rules for Iron Academy. Therefore, if a person need help on something, it shouldn't be that they have to be a certain rank before they can get help on something. I totally disagree with saying my team and that your team, my team, your team, my team. There is no I in team and there is no Y. So again, do I appreciate everyone that's a part of what we're doing. I appreciate everyone that's a part of I Am Team Great. I got that name because that's the name God told me to name the team that he's blessing us to be a part of. So when someone asks me, what's the name of my team? I don't tell them what's the name of my team. I just tell them I am a member of team, I Am Team Great. That's what I tell them. And then when it's asked, what is your team doing? I don't say my team. I say, I Am Team Great is doing such and such, such and such. Or the people on I Am Team Great, this is what we're doing. And for anyone that wants to be a part of what we're doing, whether they're sponsored by me or anyone or not, I don't turn anyone away because I am not perfect enough to turn anyone away that's seeking help or want to be a part of something that's like-minded. God does not turn me away from blessings when I ask for his help. So for that reason, when someone asks me if they want to be a part of what we're doing, I have open arms for them. If they want to learn how to build, I'll show, they can learn what we're doing and do it for themselves. Could you let Robert in, please? Do I directly benefit from them or anyone directly benefit from anything they're doing? No, but if they're learning how to do what we're doing, the benefit is in the ability to help them and be blessed because we're helping them. That's the benefit, being a part of what we're doing and helping them, because someone had to help me get to the point of where I am now. And I wasn't a part of what they're doing, which is one of the reasons why you see me highlighting Curtis. There are some things that Curtis taught me and some things I already knew, but he helped me understand how to use it in a better way. But yet Curtis did not sponsor me. In the past, there were people that helped me when I first got into network marketing. I didn't have anything to do with it in the past because I was growing my own business. So when I got into network marketing, believe it or not, I didn't even know it was MLM. I had never even heard of MLM. And then when they said MLM, what's MLM? They had to explain to me that it was multi-level marketing. And then they had to help me understand that it was the same as network marketing. I'm like, what's network marketing? I really did not know. And the reason why I got into the situation, to the opportunity, is because I didn't want my wife being out all times of night at the meetings because she was the one that was a part of those things. I got in it and then I would sit outside. And then I noticed that they were teaching some things that I didn't learn in college, but yet things that would help me in real life. And because of that, I really understood why Mr. Bugs took the I and the Y out of team and just made it one large organization. So in closing, and then I open up the airway for everyone to speak. In closing, when someone asks me to be a part of what I'm doing or part of what we're doing, I don't tell them this is my team. I tell them this is a team that was organized by people, by God through people. And I let them know that I Am Team Great. And when they ask me, what's the name of your team? I tell them I am a member of I Am Team Great. I don't say anything to them about I'm a founder, none of that. I didn't find any of you all. God sent every one of you all in my direction, or he sent me in every one of y'all's direction. So I'm not a team finder, regardless that I am a member of a team that God created in this world. We're all just coming together under one like mind. So again, someone asked Tyree, I'm a member of I Am Team Great. What is your team doing? I Am Team Great is doing such and such. And they asked, can I be a part? Yes, you can be a part, and we'll show you what we're doing. That way you can do it for yourself. You can help yourself. It doesn't matter if I'm directly benefiting financially, I'm directly benefiting by way of blessing. So if anyone has anything different to say, anything like that, please let me know. But I don't like the fact that people are being kept in the dark about things that can help them because they're not directly sponsored under someone. I just can't get with that. I'm so glad that there is no certain team requirements to get in heaven, because if it was, I'm quite sure I'd miss out. I'm quite sure I would. So I'd like to hear what anyone else say before we go further on that.
Oh, what can I say to that, Tyree? I think I'm very blessed to be part of this organisation, and I understood right from the start what you were wanting to do. And I think having a place like this that's safe for us to explore what we don't know and learn new things and work on our own creative abilities and get help for things that we don't know. And this is a place where we can come and say, oh, look, I've just decided to do this and I'm going to do that. What do you think? And to have people support us. So I think having a place like this that we can come to gives us freedom to be who we are and to build who we are. So, yeah, so I think it's a good group.
Thank you. You know, as I was saying, I don't like the fact that when someone needs help because they're not directly sponsored by me or anyone else, they can't get that help. Or if they are a part of being sponsored by either of us, I don't like the fact that they have to reach a certain level before certain types of help can be afforded to them. I just don't like that. I'm not a controller of people's life, and I'm not a controller of people's emotions. This is not corporate America. This is a free enterprise. And the way I've come to understand God is he's not a God that forces you to do anything. He gives you choices and options to do what you want. He does not force his will on you. But yet at the same time, he does not deny anything from you that can help you be a better you. So again, when I have certain people that are leaders on teams or certain organizations that contact me, some people don't even know I'm a member of an organization. They think I'm by myself. They don't even know that I'm building what God wants me to build. So they come to me recruiting or something like that, trying to recruit me, and I let them know. I don't mention my team, I mention the name of the team. And when they tell me what they're doing, they kind of look on me as I'm wrong or look at me as I'm weird when I tell them that I don't keep anything, or I don't put requests to people to be certain ranks or to do certain things. I don't request of people to be directly sponsored by anyone in this organization before they can receive any information or any help. So, you know, like I said, before I move on to anything else, if anybody else have anything they want to add to that.
I'll add something to it. Basically, a lot of people don't understand when you say that one company is a community, but then you say, well, if you're not on my team, I can't help you. That's, excuse me, that's creating scarcity.
People are funny with that.
Hey, Tommy.
Say hey.
Hey. They'll see me.
So they don't understand that's creating scarcity.
I know.
And when people need, and the thing is, you can't really advance forward or get ahead if you're not helping people when they're asking or seeking help from you. And that's why I never understood about network marketing. Like I never understood why someone had to be on your team specifically to get help from you. I never understood that concept, especially when you're all from working together in the same company. And I experienced that in other companies, and I didn't vibe well with that because the mentors I have learned under did not vibe that way either, and that's not how they got richer than everybody I've ever known. So yeah, it's very limited thinking to act like that, and it doesn't take anybody very far at all. True leaders or people who do get ahead or become successful, whatever business they're in, they help people regardless that they're on a team or on their team or not. As I tried to explain to an entrepreneur a while ago, goodwill is more profitable than scarcity. And the problem is a lot of entrepreneurs are being taught to act with scarcity instead of acting from goodwill, and not understanding if you come from a place of good intentions that it will be reciprocated and has value. So I get where you're coming from, Tyree. It's something I also don't buy with. every person that I had has a mentor has also never vibed that way. And like I said, all of them are very successful and live comfortably and very quietly and just doing their thing. They have never operated like that. So I don't believe in operating like that. And I just never understood why the network marketing industry, why so many people do that, saying we need to work together as a company. And then when it comes to helping someone, oh, you're not on my team, that I never understood that. Like, well, then you can't say, why is my company not, we want this company to reach this many customers, but everybody doesn't want to help the other people when they're not on their team. That's not how a company is supposed to grow. So to me, it's just showing why, besides that there's a pandemic, why I am has slow growth right now. And while other companies get slow growth, and that's because of that scarcity thinking and not helping people because, well, you're not on my team. To me, that's a very idiotic and stupid reason to not help anybody.
Thank you, Shanika. Anyone else would like to add to that before we move on to another subject?
Yeah, let me add something real quick. This is part of the reason why I'm not focused on building, because the whole network marketing model, in my opinion, is not sort of the same reason what Shanika's talking about. It's not, to me, I believe it's toxic. Now, I also believe it's toxic too. Thing is, it's all about how you leverage the job to, get what you want out of it. Same thing with network marketing. It's how you leverage it. It's the individuals, how they leverage it in a way that it's beneficial to everyone. But then you got folks that will take advantage of the environment as well, and they do it in a toxic way. So I've seen both ends of the spectrum in which, first of all, you gotta set boundaries, period. And the reason why is because I've seen experience people that will suck you dry, and they're not or contributing anything, but they expect everything out of you. But because you make yourself so available, they figure, well, why not ask? If you don't set boundaries, you can't teach people how to respect you. They figure like, well, if you really don't want to be bothered, you'll let me know. Not everyone's built like that. Some folks are like, well, if someone asks me for help, I'm going to help them, to their own detriment sometimes, to the point in which they're actually, suffering in their own business because they're helping everyone else so much. You gotta set boundaries, period. Flip side, there are folks that will say, well, I don't want no one teaching my people on my team anything unless I'm part of blah, blah, blah. It's being selfish. I actually had a conversation with someone in which I didn't realize this, someone that I know online. I didn't know this person was like this. You kind of find out what's going on behind the scenes when you talk to certain people. And you find out that there are people that feel a certain type of way, especially if you're actually doing a better job than they are in helping their people. And it's selfish. And it's like, yo, if there are people getting help, you shouldn't be the end all be all. You gotta leverage everyone. People are good in certain areas where you're not. If someone wants to help them in that area, let them do that. That's why I Am Academy has different strategies. You're not there to teach everyone a strategy. You're there to point them in the direction of whatever educator that focuses on certain strategies, so that way they can do their job. So that way you do your job and actually sharing the opportunity. That's really our responsibility. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Anything extra is icing on the cake. The education isn't a product. But we have to leverage our gifts and strengths to, one, create boundaries. So that way, and I get it. Some people be like, look, unless you're at a certain level, I can't help you in this fashion. But that's when you get to a point in which either you're getting so much a demand that you don't have time for everyone. I know people that actually, entrepreneurs in general, they'll actually, do group coaching. They'd rather do group coaching than one-on-one coaching because it takes up so much of their time. So they purposely say, well, if you want some one-on-one time, it's going to cost you like $1,000 an hour. But if you subscribe to my membership, whatever, which I do group coaching, it's only going to cost you 25 bucks. Well, I got to get that one-on-one, but you chopping heads. Well, the reason why I do this is because they're setting boundaries, because they got millions of people that want one-on-one. You don't have time for everyone like that when you get to a certain level. So you got to set certain boundaries. So I get that. But then there's people that take advantage of that too. I mean, they're not even at that level. They act like they're at this level in which they got millions of people hollering at them, but they only got like 5 people on their team, but they're just so controlling. So, you know, at the end of the day, you got to do what works for you and works for the people that you're trying to serve. You know, that's my 2 cents on that.
Well, Tino, thank you so much. I'm glad you said it, because it's exactly how I feel. And the boundaries I've set is that I'll give a person, you know, I'll take 30 minutes. I have like 4 hours a week when I'll devote to helping people. But within those 4 hours, it's in 30-minute increments. If a person does not get what they need within those 30 minutes, they have to wait until the next week, because I still have to leave time for people and for myself. And for anyone that's directly connected to me, I'll spend a little, you know, I'll give them the same 30 minutes, but spend a little time. Now, one of the boundaries I have is that I'm gonna answer questions and I'm gonna give you information, but I'm gonna give it to you through technology. That's why I record some things. And when people need that help, I'll spend that 10, 15 minutes explaining them the purpose of the video. Then they can take that and go learn what they need to learn. And if they don't get what they get to the point they need to get to, then they set an appointment with me to visit with me the next week, whether they are sponsored by me or not. And that means I don't have to spend all my time, and I don't have to, and I've learned exactly what you said, Tino, they would drain you. Let them drain themselves on their own effort to learn through a video the same way I did, because I'm going to teach them the technique to learn through the video, through technology. If they don't put forth an effort to spend time to learn that, but yet the only time they put forth an effort to learn is when I'm on with them, it doesn't matter who it is, then they're not going to learn, because I'm not going to hold anyone's hand. Holding someone's hand simply means that you're doing the work for them, which what they should be doing for themselves, and you're doing it then showing them, doing it then show them. That's not a boundary that I care to stay into. I did that when I was in regular traditional business, and it didn't work out so well. It was always draining and it was costly. So again, I'm glad you said that, and I have boundaries set. Matter of fact, Judy, I'm working on that booking app we have. I'm gonna discontinue Calendly. In the past, I had mentioned about setting up an appointment schedule. I was using Calendly. That's the one I was gonna use. So now that we have the booking app and the platform that we have, I can discontinue Calendly and use that. And I'm gonna be available 4 hours a week to help people, 30-minute increments. If they can't get what they need, again, they'll have to make an appointment for the following week. Now, anyone else, I'll be putting this in the chat or in the group, this time that I'm gonna be on trading. Anyone be on, they wanna get on, that's fine. I will tell you now, I'm not answering any questions while I'm trading. That's another boundary I'm setting. I'm not answering no questions. If anything that I've learned how to do, I'm gonna put it on video, study the video like we're supposed to study the Iron Academy videos to get our skill. When we get on, if you still don't understand, please do not ask questions. I'm not gonna answer questions. Just make an appointment to get with me on a 30-minute increment, and then we can work on it then. Asking questions during the time that I'm trading is a distraction. It is also a distraction to those that are trading also. So I will say this, we got 3 more minutes. I have, again, I'm gonna be putting in the time I'm gonna be trading, and anyone is welcome to be on. The strategy, there's one last part of the notes as far as the strategy that has to be given out. That's going to be the trading plan, which I've basically given it out, but gonna give it out again, and everyone will be able to study that. I don't know if anyone has taken time to try to learn this on their own. But if they haven't, again, the video to learn how to set your system up is in the chat. I mean, it's in the group. If it has not been done, and if you can't figure it out, then okay, we can make a 30-minute appointment. But don't expect me to get on there and do it for you. It's not going to happen. That's not me. That's not in the way of me helping you when we do that. And I'll make some videos of when I'm trading. I'm going to do it on demo so I don't break any laws. I'm going to trade and I'm going to show what I'm looking at and what I'm doing and why. That way they can look at the video and know what to do. So therefore, when we're on, they can follow the same things that I see. And if they don't, again, make an appointment. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. But we got like 3 more minutes because we started at 6:03, and I'll close the meeting out. And if anyone still have any questions after our regular time, I'll stay on at 6:45. So right now, anyone? Oh yeah, by the way, 1 more minute. I'm putting together a plan to build. I have the plan. I have to type it out, and Judy has been so wonderful helping me on some of the things she's going to type out. Anything that I'm doing, I'm going to share with the team. But if the person decides they don't want to build, that's their choice. But I'm going to, within a matter of days, go into massive action, because it's time for this opportunity to be exposed in a way that where people can see that they can be helped, not just that they can learn or that they need help to learn. And the way that it's been given to me to expose, when I do the first 2 or 3 pieces of information, I'll put it in the group, and I'll let everybody know, but I'll put it in the group where you all can see how it's being done. It's going to be short, sweet, to the point, and no videos is going to be. Right now, my goal is none of the information that I put out there is going to be over a minute long. There are reasons why that's being done, but I'll cover that in the training when I do that. So we have 2 more minutes before I close out. Again, I'll stay on an additional 15 minutes after the regular team meeting. Anybody has anything else? Okay, great. Well, I'll go ahead and say a prayer so I can close out now. May we pray. Dear God in heaven, thank you for blessing us to be here today. Father, thank you for this meeting. And Father, I pray that everyone was moved in a positive, emotional way and receive information that helps them move positive in their mentality. Father, I ask that you continue to govern this team, this organization, this team, because no one person has the right to control another person. We did not create anyone. We can only control ourselves. I want to say thank you for what you've done. And Father, thank you for blessing each and every one of us to enhance our skill set of trading and enhance our ability to live better and be people that are better and better people. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for what you always do. This I ask in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, I'm going to stop the recording.